Automakers like to claim that their car, truck or SUV is the best, but in most cases that claim falls short. But when it comes to the Porsche 911, calling it the best luxury sports car couldn't be more accurate. Other sports cars are more luxurious, offer better technology and are more affordable, but the 911 does the sports car part the best. It's a driving enthusiast's dream come true. In today's new car market, few cars feel like they are an extension of the driver. If the 911 could talk, it would urge you to drive it harder and faster, and you'd gladly comply thanks to the confidence it instills in you. The starting price of the 911 is high to say the least, but if you can afford it, there's a model for just about everyone. You have a choice of a coupe, a convertible or a Targa with a power retractable roof panel. Once you decide on the body style, there's a long list of trims to choose from. The base Carrera and Carrera S models are great for those who want a comfortable and quick daily driver. The GTS is more powerful and capable, but the turbo models are the way to go if you want physics-defying acceleration. If you enjoy the occasional track day and don't mind the hit to comfort, go for a GT3 model. Porsche is even adding another model to the 911's lineup for 2024. The new 911S/T combines bits of some of our favorite 911 models, namely the GT3 Touring's manual transmission and sleek styling with the 518 horsepower engine from the 911 GT3 RS. The 911 ST will also be the lightest 911 in the lineup thanks to features like carbon fiber bodywork, magnesium wheels, and thinner glass for the windows. The 911S/T will be limited to just 1,963 units, a nod to the year the 911 debuted. If the Porsche 911 is out of your price range, or if you prefer a sports car with more luxury, tech and cargo space, check out one of its rivals. The larger BMW 8 Series provides more comfort and superior tech. If you want a more affordable sports car that drives exceptionally well, the Chevrolet Corvette should definitely be considered. Then there's the Aston Martin Vantage. It's not as good as the 911, but it's more exclusive and packs an amazing sounding V8. How does the 911 drive? We tested the 911 Carrera S with the PDK 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. Acceleration is impressively rapid in any situation. The launch control mode is easy to activate, and with it we observed a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint of just 3.2 seconds. This car feels as if it can run at full throttle and high speeds all day. The brakes are similarly impressive. Our test vehicle had the optional carbon ceramic brakes, and they stopped our test car from 60 miles per hour in a scant 97 feet. The brake feel and pedal effort are excellent for both casual and high-performance driving. Around turns, the 911 is so quick and precise that it feels as if it's tapped directly into the driver's mind. Even with all this capability, the 911 is an easy car to drive in everyday conditions thanks to its best-in-the-business PDK automatic transmission. The breadth of the 911's capabilities is nearly unrivaled at this price. How comfortable is the 911? Overall comfort is impressive considering how much performance the 911 provides. The optional ventilated adaptive sports seats are agreeable even after several hours of driving, for instance. Our test vehicle had the optional sport suspension. With it, you'll feel every flaw in the road, but impacts are never harsh even when you're driving in sport mode. Road noise is more noticeable than in some rival sports cars, but it's not grating. The engine sounds rough and surprisingly unrefined at cold startup and doesn't really start sounding like a proper 911 flat six until you get the revs high. Buyers new to the 911 might not mind, but returning customers will pine for the sound of older 911s. How's the interior? The 911's cabin layout is delightfully familiar yet pleasingly modern. Compared to the previous generation 911, there are more touchscreen controls and fewer physical buttons. Unfortunately, the touchscreen requires a bit of a reach to use, and pushing a desired virtual button can be a somewhat elusive task when you're driving over a bumpy road. The driving position is otherwise excellent. The 911's cabin gives you the traditional snug sports car experience, yet there's still plenty of space for taller passengers up front. Outward visibility is excellent. As usual, the rear seats are laughably small and better used for cargo than people, but you could argue that having them is better than not having any rear seats at all.